This is day one of taking ashwaganda. 2 hours passed. I don't really feel anything right now, but I'll check in with you guys tomorrow.
I took ashwagandha for 30 days, and in this video, I'm going to go over the pros, the cons, and what I experienced.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, man. You guys read the title. I took ashwagandha for 30 days, and here is what I learned. I started October 1st. Today is October 30th, as I'm recording this. Officially, 30 days have gone by with me taking ashwagandha every morning. So yeah, let's get right into the video. Now, first of all, I want to say that ashwagandha is supposed to decrease your cortisol hormone, or in other words, your stress hormone. So, before going into this 30-day challenge, however you guys want to say it, I expected my stress levels to go down. I've definitely felt a decrease in stress, anxiety, and overthinking in general. A big thing that has blurred my vision with ashwagandha is, I don't know if this is because of the placebo effect or if it's actually reducing my stress. A lot of times we read that something is supposed to happen when we take it, and then we feel that happening because we read it. So I don't know if it's the placebo effect or if it's actually decreasing my stress, but I have definitely felt a lower stress level. By the end of week 1, 7 days into the challenge, I noticed that I felt way more at peace and I felt more relaxed. I would go outside, I would breathe in fresh air, I would just relax, and I felt more calm. A lot of things didn't really bother me. I would hit myself. Let's say, for example, I accidentally hit my shoulder while I'm walking through a door, or for example, my computer is slow, so then I would be impatient and irritated, or those little things. For some reason, those little things that would irritate me just a little bit have completely disappeared while I was taking ashwagandha. It just wasn't a big deal to me. Now, everything is all sunshine and rainbows by week 1. Around day 8, so this is after the first week, I noticed that I cared less about little things, I enjoyed nature less, and I felt a huge sexual urge as well. So usually, I would go outside, breathe in fresh air, relax, which is what I felt around week 1. After week 1, the dopamine that I would get from staring outside into the nice bright nature, or breathing in fresh air, or drinking nice fresh juice, these little things that you would get dopamine from have disappeared. I didn't really feel a lot of dopamine or a lot of happiness or a lot of satisfaction, in other words, from little things that I used to feel satisfaction from. And also, I would feel less motivated. By day 8, my motivation went from here to here. I would still work out, I would still complete my daily tasks, but it was getting harder and harder to start, to get the ball rolling, to get the momentum. By week 3, so this is my 3rd week, I started feeling even less motivated, less energy, less excitement, but I also felt less pressure in my life. So I look at this as a double-ended sword. On one hand, you don't feel stressed at all. You feel so relaxed, nothing's really a big deal. Things don't upset you, you're not anxious too much. But on the other hand, things don't excite you. It's harder and harder to be happy over things. It's harder and harder to look up and forward to things. It's harder to be motivated. It's harder to start a task that you know is going to be difficult. It's harder to be consistent. So there's a big upside to it and a huge downside to it. I recently got laid off of my job, and you would think that I am extremely worried about finding a new source of income, but for some reason up here I am worried, but emotionally I'm extremely calm and I don't even notice that I lost my job. I don't know if this is due to ashwagandha or that's how I am in general, but that's just something I wanted to put in the video. Okay, so I kind of talked about my experience with it. I want to start talking about the pros that I had, the benefits I had taking ashwagandha, and then I want to talk about the cons, the non-benefits, the disadvantages I had personally with ashwagandha. And I also want to say as a disclaimer that everybody has a different experience. This is just my experience, and I am nowhere near a professional. So, starting off with the pros, I started feeling way more relaxed. Just like I said in my experience, I felt way less pressure to do things, way less anxiety, and most importantly, I felt extremely calm. Yeah, like I said, things didn't really bother me. The second pro that I have is I had way better sleep. I track my sleep with my Apple Watch every night, and I went from 40 minutes of deep sleep to around an hour and a half minutes of deep, deep sleep when I look at my health data from my Apple Watch tracking. I definitely felt more energized in the morning due to the better sleep quality. Third pro is that I felt like my life was kind of flowing. I would be way more spontaneous with things, and I would have the I'll take care of it later mindset. A lot of times when problems came, they arise. A lot of times I would say, I'll take care of it later. I would have that mindset more often. Now that can be a con and a pro. Maybe if you want to be more spontaneous with your life, if you want to not have everything planned out and just go with the flow, that's a pro. But then again, it can be a con too, just like the double-ended sword. Now, for the cons, I felt, like I said, way less motivated. By the end of week 1, starting week 2, I didn't want to do anything. Sometimes I would wake up, scroll on Instagram, lay in bed and watch TV. I definitely felt, my sexual urges and temptations way more than before. I definitely felt the urge to watch videos. Definitely felt urges that I didn't feel too much before taking ashwagandha. Now it is proven that it will increase your libido and your urges. So, definitely watch out for that. I watched out for it, but I definitely felt, higher urges, which is a bad thing. It is a bad thing. And last con, I definitely felt, way less energetic. I would pay less attention to detail. I wanted to just get it over with and move on. I would be less excited. I have less urges to do things. I would have less motivation to start things, less, strength to start things. Of course, I still went to the gym. I still continued my habits, but it definitely got significantly harder to do those things. Even the thought of it would scare me. Even the thought of driving to the gym, it's 10-15 minutes away, I don't feel like going there. And then I would choose not to. Now, last thing, would I recommend it to the people taking it? If you're someone with high stress, I have researched this, I have studied this somewhat, and these are professionals' words and from my experience too. If you are somebody with high stress, I would take it for 2 months. If you are not very stressed as a person, then I would take it for 1 month, every day, 1 pill a day. And if you're a relaxed person who just needs to lower their cortisol for a limited amount of time, I would take it for 2 weeks. Do not do more than that. If you're somebody who worries a lot, take it for 2 months. If you're moderate, take it for 1 month, which is the majority. And if you're somebody who's very relaxed, just take it for 2 weeks. See how you feel. Do not do it more than that. Your lifestyle, in my opinion, will be ruined. I'm going to save my ashwagandha and take it December 1st, only for 2 weeks. And then in January, I will take it for 1 month. So the pattern is, it's the end of October. I have taken it for 1 month, the whole October. I'll take a break in November. In December, I'll take it for 2 weeks. And then in January, I'll take it a month. And I will continue this cycle. Reason being, studies shown that if you take it every day for more than a month and a half, your brain will start to experience what's called a gateway experience. Meaning, the more you take it, sorry for the wind guys, the more you take it, the more you get used to it, the more you need to take more in order to have that same feeling. I'm not going to say that you're going to get addicted to it, but the benefits will start to shrink and the cons will start to rise the more you take it and the more your body gets used to it. As well as when you stop taking it after 2.5 months at most, you're going to feel terrible for the first week or 2 weeks until your body gets used to producing its own chemicals that it stopped producing because it found another income, meaning it found ashwagandha would satisfy those needs. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned, man. Trust me, now that I'm not on ashwagandha anymore, I'm definitely going to be making more videos. And yeah, you know, I hope everybody is doing well. I'm a little sick, but you know, it's okay. It's that time of the month, or that time of the year. Hope everybody had a great Halloween. Hope everybody is safe, happy, and healthy. And I just want to let you guys know that God is always there with you. God is always there with me. And I don't ever want you to forget that. You know, when times get hard, when you feel alone, when people leave you, when so many of these things happen, I just want you to remember, you personally, you watching this video right now, if you made it all the way to the end, I want you to remember that God is always there next to you, man. God is always watching you. So, without further ado, man, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next one. God bless you. Peace.